the Cobra is here today. It was kind of a surprise. I did a Discord post. For those of you that don't know, I do have a Discord. The link to it is down in the description. Completely free to join. I talk about cars, show memes, all that fun stuff. But I said in the Discord, and I did a community post on YouTube yesterday saying that the delivery of this was delayed by one day. The original pickup time was this previous Thursday, and they were running a little bit behind, so they couldn't pick it up until Friday morning. So I figured I'm not going to get it Saturday, it'll probably be Sunday. And I spoke with the shipping company, and I said Sunday will actually work better for me if we can just do it then. They said, okay, we'll do Sunday. So I'm sitting at work today, and I get a phone call, number I've never seen before. I'm like, that's probably the driver. So I pick it up, and he says, I'm 2 hours out. And I'm like, crap, I'm at work, and I have to get home. So it was a little bit hectic for a little while, but I don't live that far from work. But I made it home in time for this to get delivered. It's really cold out here today. It's only like, well, not really cold, it's in the 30s. I will do a quick walk around video of the car, point out a few things with it. I am going to do a full breakdown on the mods and everything that are already on this car. If you just kind of look at it from the outside and don't really dig too deep, it doesn't seem like there's a lot done to it, but there's quite a bit done on this car. I estimated between $8,000 to $10,000 in mods that are already on this car. And also, I don't know if I'll do it in the same video, but I'll go over what my plans are with this one. Am I going to build this like the last one, big VMP Gen 3R, try and make 700 wheel again, or am I going to go a little less in the power department this time around? Those of you that follow the channel a lot or talk with me often already know what I'm doing, but I will cover that. I don't know if maybe I'll do that in the mod video too when I go over everything. This will probably be a quick video. I don't want to spend too much time out here in the garage. It is kind of cold. But I'll take the camera off and I'll do like a walk around to the car and point out a few things here and there on it so you guys can get a good overall look at it. I'll probably go over this again when I do the overall mods on the car. One thing that I did want to point out real early on is this probably isn't the best wheel to show you because I don't see the stamp marks. I'll do it on another one. But these are actual Celine wheels. You can see the stamp down there. I did clean this wheel up a little bit. The car needs like a real good going over as far as cleaning, but I'm not able to do that for a while because if you look outside, it's not very good car washing weather. But when I first saw this car, when I first saw it for sale, I thought that it just had LMR Celine knockoffs like, a lot of the ones that you see, but these are actual Celine wheels. They're stamped Celine, and I believe that these are 18 by 10 in the back because it is a 295 tire on the back, so I believe it's an 18 by 10. But I do plan on pulling these wheels off and really cleaning up inside the barrels and stuff like that. And I do want to get them rebalanced. I believe had a little bit of a shimmy when I went down to Virginia with it, but I believe one of the wheel weights were knocked off just because of where the car was kept. There was some rocks and stuff you had to drive over, and they're stick-on weights, so it's a pretty good chance that it knocked a wheel weight off at one point. So I will be getting that resolved, and it's a good reason to pull the wheels off and really clean them up. There is some condensation in the headlights. I don't know if it will maybe work itself out, but that's something that I'll see if it fixes itself on its own. Now, one of the real cool things I like about it does have one of the colored JLT intakes on it that are hard to get. You don't see them a whole lot anymore. And it has hood struts, but also have a hood prop sitting here holding this up. This is actually from my other Terminator that I had, this hood prop. I took it off when I put the hood struts on that car. But the hood struts on these, they're really weak. It won't hold the hood up very well. It will after a while, but when I first put it up, and I did this when I went down to see the car down in Virginia as well, it just doesn't want to hold the hood up very well. So I have that on there. I'm going to throw a battery tender on it when I close everything up here in the garage. And I know it's not the best lighting in here, you know, I'll do like a real good wash on the car when I can, when the weather gets better, and really go over the car. And just as a side note, I do have a set of quick jacks now, so I'll be able to put the car up in the air for doing anything involving, you know, taking the wheels off, alternator stuff, which hopefully I don't have to do. You know, overall, this car is in really, really good shape. It's hard to get back here because I'm trying to keep the camera pulled back so you can see the car, but I'm really close to the wall too, so it's a little bit tough. It is tinted quite a bit. It's tinted on the windshield, which will not fly in this state, so it's something that I'll have to get addressed to. I have a friend that does tint work, an actual business for it. So I'll be taking that over and getting legal tint, because if I can have one less reason for cops to pull me over, that will be even better. As you can see, it's still the Eaton on here, but it's not quite a stock Eaton. There's a little bit of stuff done to it, but I'll get into that more when I do like the full breakdown of all the mods and everything. And we'll do a quick look on the inside in here. I don't know if the light, yeah, it still works. It broke on my other one. I was really hoping this would have parchment interior, but it's the regular, you know, regular gray seats, and I know the lighting in here is terrible. It's really hard to see anything. It needs a real good cleanup. You know, it's got a lot of just dust and dirt and stuff like that, and it does have these cool SVT, I don't know what these are even called, but it's pretty cool. I like those actually. And I do have a set of door sills that say Terminator that I'll be putting on down here. They're back in the house. I bought those when I had the last one and just never put them on. But the inside needs a real good clean up, and as well as the outside too. Doors open and close really well. My other car, it didn't quite do that. One door opened a little bit harder than the other one. I think, I don't know if from being jacked up a lot, if maybe you got tweaked something at some point underneath, but you know, this car has a little bit more mileage than my last one when I sold it, but it's in much better shape overall. There was a lot of deficiencies with my last one, and I'll get into that too when I go over the mod video of all the stuff done with this one. I'll mention the issues that I don't have to deal with this one, where I would probably have to address with the other one at some point. Overall, is buying another Terminator cheaper than fixing the issues with the other one that I had? No, it's definitely not. But it comes down to, I just really wasn't happy with that car, and I just kind of just wanted to wash my hands of it. And now I'm back in another one, but as I said before, it's going to be a while before I can do any driving videos, but that will be coming up when the weather here turns. I'm really hoping for an early spring this year, maybe late March, April, if I'm lucky. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. So that will conclude the delivery video. I mean, I'm glad that I finally have it here. I finally have another Terminator. This is something that, you know, I do have another video that I'm going to do, but I'm going to wait until I can actually go out and drive it. I'm going to talk about why did I buy another Terminator? Why did I have one before and sell it and then just buy another one? There's a whole reason for that, and I'll get into that in that video later on. But, you know, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited to see another Terminator on the channel? Were you hoping that it maybe was something else before I revealed it? Let me know down in the comments, and let me know what you think of this one. Sonic Blue is one of those colors that I really did. I had 5 colors that I really wanted when looking for a Terminator back with the first one, and this color was one of them. And now that I have this in person, I've seen it in person, I really have to rank this way high on my list of colors that I would really want. If I had a chance to get another Terminator of equal mileage, equal mods of a different color, I don't really see myself getting rid of this color. And it does match the Bronco a little bit. It's definitely, Sonic Blue is definitely a much darker blue than Velocity Blue. I thought the Bronco was a darker blue, but next to this, wow, it's big difference. And I'll do some photos and stuff in video later on when I can get both vehicles out, get them all cleaned up really nice, and do like a real good side-by-side comparison of the two colors. It's quite a big difference. My Bronco's like right here off camera. quite a big difference between the two of them. But that'll be it. I'm going to go inside where it's warm, edit this video, and get it out today so you guys can see it. Leave the video a like if you made it this far. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see more Terminator content, hit the sub button down below. It's completely free, and there'll be a lot more stuff coming along this summer once the weather does get better. But above all else, thanks for watching.